You'll find the link to crypto scam red flags checklist in the description and pinned in comments below. Most people lose money in crypto for one reason: they buy the hype, not the truth. And almost nobody realizes it until it is too late. In the next 30 minutes, you are going to see the hidden patterns behind AI coins, gaming tokens, and tokenized assets, the real risks, and the exact way beginners can protect themselves without missing the next big wave. Stay with me, this could save you thousands, because what I'm about to show you next in this why 90% of beginners end up in with the wrong coins first. You are going to learn three big things today. First, the real story behind AI crypto coins, why some are built to last and why others are just fancy memes with a ticker symbol. Second, how gaming tokens actually make money and the trap most new investors walk straight into. Third, tokenized assets, the quiet revolution that could change how you own real estate, art, and more without all the risk you think. By the end, you will have a clear beginner friendly roadmap: how to analyze coins, how to buy, and how to avoid the mistakes that wipe out accounts. There is one AI coin pattern that almost nobody talks about, one gaming token shift that changed the whole game, and a hidden risk in tokenized assets that most people never see coming. But before we dive into all of that, there is one thing you need to do if you want to survive crypto. If you want simple crypto education without confusing jargon, hit subscribe now. We post videos every week that help beginners avoid expensive mistakes, break down the next big crypto sectors, and show you how to think like a smarter investor without gambling your savings. This is not about hype, it is about clarity. Alright, let's start with the sector that is getting the most attention and the most danger, because AI coins are not what they look like on the surface. AI is everywhere. Right now, chatbots, self driving cars, AI generated art, and now AI crypto coins. But here is the twist: most of these coins have almost no real AI at all. They just slap AI in the name and watch the price pump. But there is one group of AI coins that is actually building technology. Think of AI coins in two categories. Category 1: hype AI coins, big marketing, little to no real product, prices driven by trends, influencers, and fear of missing out. Category 2: real AI projects, actual AI models or tools, real partnerships with companies, transparent development with code you can actually check. For beginners, the danger is obvious. You see AI, you feel fear of missing out, you buy. Then the hype dies and the price collapses. It is like buying a smartphone that is just a regular phone with a sticker that says AI on it. Here is the scary part: many beginners pour their first big chunk of money into these hype AI coins. When the price drops 70 to 80%, they panic sell and they blame crypto itself. But the real problem was not crypto, it was buying the wrong kind of AI coin. Imagine losing half your portfolio not because the entire market failed, but because you could not tell the hype from real tech. So, how do you tell real AI from fake AI? And which AI coins are even worth watching? I'll give you a simple checklist later, but first we need to talk about the sector where emotions run even higher: gaming tokens, where fun meets finance and risk. Gaming tokens are seductive. You play a game, you earn tokens, you turn those tokens into real money. It sounds like fun and like free money, but here is what nobody tells you: Most gaming token models are built to reward early players and then leave late players holding the bag. One gaming token recently did something that shocked even veteran investors. Most gaming tokens work like this: you buy a token to play, you earn more tokens by playing, winning, or completing tasks. You can sell those tokens for crypto or fiat. It sounds great until you realize a simple thing. If too many people try to sell, the token price collapses. If the game loses players, demand drops and the price drops with it. Many games are play to earn in theory, but pay to play in reality. It is like casino chips. If the casino keeps printing more chips and more people want out than in, those chips lose value fast. There was a popular crypto game a few years ago. Early players made huge returns. More people joined, the token supply exploded, and then the price crashed by over 90%. Latecomers, they lost almost everything. This is where fear and greed collide. You see your friend making money, you feel left out, you jump in. Then the game slows down, the token drops, and you are stuck with coins you cannot sell at a good price. Gaming tokens can feel like a fun experiment until they become a costly lesson. So, how do you avoid becoming late player zero? There is a simple framework you can use, but before I show you that, we need to look at a sector that is quieter, less flashy, but potentially more powerful: tokenized assets, owning real world value on the blockchain. Imagine owning a piece of a building, a painting, or even gold without buying the whole thing. And imagine you could sell that piece instantly on the blockchain. That is tokenized assets. And here is the twist: this sector is growing quietly while most people are chasing AI and gaming coins. But there is a risk in tokenized assets that almost nobody notices. Tokenized assets are real world things turned into crypto tokens. A building can be tokenized. You buy tokens that represent small slices of ownership. A famous painting can be tokenized. You own a share. Commodities like gold or oil can be tokenized too. For beginners, the benefits are huge. You can get in with a smaller amount of money. You do not need $500,000 to own a property. Maybe you need $500 for a token. You can sell faster than you could sell a house. You can diversify across many assets with smaller amounts. It is like buying shares of a company, but instead of shares, you own pieces of real things. This is the hopeful part. This could be the way normal people finally access investments that were once only for the rich. But here's the danger: many tokenized platforms are unregulated. If the platform fails or turns out to be fraudulent, your tokens can become worthless overnight. Imagine putting money into a tokenized building, then the platform disappears, and you realize there is no legal safety net. So, how do you separate safer platforms from the risky ones? And how do you protect yourself across AI coins, gaming tokens, and tokenized assets? Because now we need to talk about the risks that cut across all of the crypto. The risks that can wipe you out even if you pick the right coins. You have heard about market crashes, but there are risks that never show up on charts. Risks that can steal your money even when your coin choice is correct. One of these risks is so common it is almost a beginner rite of passage, but it does not have to be. Let's break them down. First, exchange risk. You keep your crypto on an exchange. The exchange gets hacked or goes bankrupt. Your funds disappear. Second, wallet risk. You lose your seed phrase or you click a phishing link, your wallet gets drained. Third, smart contract risk. You invest in a new coin. The code has a bug or a hidden backdoor. Someone exploits it, your tokens are stolen. Fourth, regulatory risk. A government bans a coin or restricts trading. The price crashes or you cannot withdraw. Fifth, psychological risk. Your fear of missing out in at the top, you panic sell at the bottom, you chase losses and dig a deeper hole. Crypto is like driving a fast car. Even if the car is amazing, if you do not wear a seat belt or you drive on icy roads, you can still crash. Imagine checking your account one morning and seeing your balance gone, not because the market crashed, but because you did not secure your wallet. You can pick the best coins in the world, but if you ignore security, you can still lose everything. So, how do you avoid all of this without getting overwhelmed? How do you actually deal in crypto step by step as a beginner? Let's build a simple roadmap from zero to confident crypto investor. This is the part you have been waiting for. A clear step by step roadmap for beginners to deal in crypto without blowing up your account. There is one step most beginners skip, and it is the one that saves them from their biggest mistakes. Step 1, learn first, invest later. Spend time understanding the basics: wallets, exchanges, private keys, gas fees. Do not rush to buy. Knowledge is your first defense. Step 2, start small. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Treat your first investments as tuition, not a lottery ticket. Step 3, choose reputable platforms. Use well known exchanges with strong security. For tokenized assets, check who is behind the platform. Are they regulated? Are they are there audits? Step 4, secure your assets. Move large amounts of exchanges. Use a hardware wallet if you are holding significant sums. Write down your seed phrase on paper. Store it safely, never online. Step 5, diversify across sectors. Do not put everything into AI coins or gaming tokens or tokenized assets. A simple beginner approach: keep the majority in more established coins like the big names. Keep a smaller portion for higher risk sectors like AI gaming and tokenized assets. Step 6, have a plan before you buy. Decide why you are buying, when you might sell, and what your maximum loss is. Write it down and stick to it. It is like building a house. You start with a solid foundation, then add rooms, not the other way around. If you follow this roadmap, you will not be the person who loses everything in a month. You will be the person who survives the crashes and positions yourself for the next bull run. Crypto will still be here in 10 years. The question is whether you will still be in the game. You now have the map, but even with a map, beginners often get lost in the next phase, the bear market. When prices drop, emotions spike, and that is where most people make their worst decisions. Because here is the hidden mistake: most beginners think crypto is won in bull markets, but it is actually won in bear markets. The people who become successful in crypto are not the ones who bought at the top and panicked at the bottom. They are the ones who stayed calm, kept learning, and positioned themselves when everyone else was scared. If you are a beginner right now, you do not need to chase every new coin. You need to build a core position and then learn bear market strategies, because that is where the real opportunities are born. Bear markets are where winners are made. And in our next video, we go deep on exactly how to handle bear markets, build emotional discipline, and position yourself for the long term. Let's bring this all together. You now know how to separate AI hype coins from real AI projects. You understand how gaming tokens work and where traps are. You have seen how tokenized assets might change the way we own real world value and what risks to look out for. You have learned about hidden risks that never show on a price chart, and you have a 6 step roadmap to deal in crypto safely as a beginner. Crypto is not just about numbers on a screen, it is about choices. The choice to learn, to be careful, to be patient, and not let fear or greed make decisions for you. Your biggest edge as a beginner is not finding the next 100 times coin. It is making sure you do not lose everything before you even get the chance to learn. Slow, smart, and consistent beats fast, reckless, and lucky every single time. If you want to stay ahead in crypto without wasting years learning the hard way, hit subscribe now. Every week, we break down the next big sectors, explain the real risks, and share simple beginner friendly strategies without the jargon. This is a community for people who want clarity, not hype. If you value your money and your future, you are in the right place. But before you invest in any coin, watch this next video which you see on the screen. In this video, we show you how to think during bear markets, how to control your emotions when prices crash, and how to position yourself for the next bull run without gambling. It could save you from one of the biggest beginner mistakes in crypto. Click that video now, and I'll see you there.